Good day everyone! For today's video, we will have a brief introduction about research. As a summary, we'll be tackling the definition of research, the reasons why we conduct research, the research endgames, the 3 types of research, and lastly, the 5 thematic research areas. So, let's start! In 1972, Tachman defined research as a systematic attempt to provide answers to questions. Similarly, in 1974, Lida defined it as a systematic quest for undiscovered truth. Then, for Celtis et al. On 1976, it means to search again, to take another more careful look, to find out more. In 2020, for Mojica, it is searching for theory, for testing theory, or for solving a problem. And lastly, for our professor, Dr. Edwin R. Arboleda, it is to search for solutions to a gap in knowledge in a systematic and scientific way. As you can notice, there are 2 words that are commonly related to research, and those are searching and systematic. Thus, we can say that research means searching in a systematic way. Likewise, in doing research, we have a process to follow in order to find out what we're looking for. People have different reasons why they do research, and we can classify those reasons into 2. The first one is the expectations or the ideal reasons, and the next one is the reality or the realistic and practical reasons. For the expectations, people do research to build knowledge, to understand various issues, to provide solutions to various problems, to seek the truth, and to nourish the mind. As you can notice, these reasons are mainly for the improvement and development of individuals as well as for the betterment of the society. On the other hand, reality focuses on our personal reasons of conducting research. Under this classification, one reason is because it is your job or it is something that you have to do. Take for example an undergraduate student like me. We conduct research because we have to. It is a requirement for us to graduate. So we're doing it because it is a must for us to have a degree. Other reasons are for personal gain and interest, because actually, being able to publish our research provides a lot of benefits. Through this, you can get a promotion, for it can be a plus point for your credentials to be qualified for it. Doing a research can also help you achieve your dream or ambition. Take for example, one of the greatest dreams of an engineer is to invent things. And through research, you can make that possible. Lastly, you can also get money for doing your research, especially if your topic is related to different organizations or associations. This group can fund your research or they can even give you incentives for doing it. Finding solution to your problem isn't the endgame of research. Hindi naman maganda na yung mga na-discover mo ay sasarilihin mo lang. It's still best to share your knowledge and new discoveries. That's why here are the research endgames. First, you have to defend it in front of a panel or present it in a conference. You also have to provide a report of the things you've accomplished. Then, if approved na yung paper nyo and natapos nyo na rin gawin yung final revisions, you can now publish it. And if you want to protect your intellectual property, you can have your research be patented. A researcher can also focus on creating product, then place it in the market for commercialization. Actually, most of the researchers have this goal, to commercialize their product. Lastly, before the COVID-19 pandemic, researchers can also travel to other places in order to present and share their research, also to compete. We have 3 types of research, which are basic research, action research, and development research. The first one is the basic research. This research is the planned systematic pursuit of new knowledge and understanding towards a general application. The main question being answered for this research is, why is this important? Its key concept is that it is used for general applications. The second one is the action research. It is defined as the acquisition of knowledge or understanding to meet a specific recognized need. And for this type of research, the main question being answered is, how can I use this? Unlike the first type, the key concept for this research is that it is used for specific needs. The last type is the development research. It is the application of knowledge and understanding towards the production or improvement of a product, service, process, or method. As the name implies, in this type of research, you need to develop something. Take for example a device. This type of research is most commonly done by undergraduate students. Here in CVSU, no matter what your course is, your research must be in line to any of these 5 thematic research areas. So we have agri-fisheries and food security, public health and welfare, societal development and equality, biodiversity and environmental conservation, and smart engineering, ICT, and industrial competitiveness. If you are conducting your research, you can choose from any of the mentioned thematic areas, meaning your course doesn't limit the area that you can cover. Take for example, if you are a BSECE student, you can still create a research that focuses on other thematic areas like societal development and equality or biodiversity and environmental conservation. Thus, being an engineering student doesn't necessarily mean that your focus must be on smart engineering, ICT, and industrial competitiveness. To end my discussion, I would like to leave this quote by Neil Armstrong.
Research is creating new knowledge.
So let's continue doing research to fill those gaps in knowledge that we have. Let's continue discovering and continue learning. This is Angela Rodriguez, and thank you for watching.